Well, having got my nice clean bar, I've just come in. I've just come in for a quick. I think I'll have a Belgian tonight, and I'm hoping to see my mate Kentucky Jim. Look at that! It's a joy to watch the little clouds of bubbles in there, like a mini whirlwind. Cheers.
Well, here it is, 2 weeks before the Kentucky Derby, and it's always a good idea to make a mint julep before the Derby, just to be sure you haven't forgotten how to do it. Not likely. Been making them for years.
Pleased you made it, Jim, and just in time because my glass is empty. So this mint julep you were talking about.
However, since Johnny Warner mispronounced the Derby and said Darby, as he frequently does, I'm going to send him a little instruction on how to make a mint julep and give him a hard time about the word Darby. That's what they say over there when they refer to a Derby. So I'm going to make a mint julep, do a little instructional video, and anybody out there that's familiar with this and knows about it, they may be slightly different, but they're pretty consistent. Here we go. To make a mint julep, you need a glass. Typically, if you're really fancy, they use a silver cup.
What next, mate?
You need simple syrup, 2 parts sugar, 1 part water, chilled, made well beforehand and chilled.
I've got the syrup. Mine came a bit dark for some reason. Can't think why.
Some crushed ice. If you're making a whole lot of them, you can go to here in the States. You can go to Sonic and get a big bag. It's excellent.
That's Jim's masterclass.
And of course, you want some bourbon.
Well, if you want to wait.
Rye whiskey is also good, as that was the turn of the last century common thing, and it's now made a comeback. So I'm going to use some Bullitt County rye whiskey in this.
2 parts, please.
You take your glass, and of course, you need mint to make a mint julep. It smells good. Spearmint, by the way, not other style of mint. You break off a chunk of the mint and you muddle it in the glass. Now, if you're really going to do it and want to do an easier way of it, you can boil the mint in the simple syrup and make a mint simple syrup, and that makes it much easier to do. Just going with the traditional way for Johnny's benefit this time. Show the old Englishman something. Since they show us something with the cars, we'll teach him something. Now you pull that out after you've muddled it. Fill your glass with ice, the crushed ice. The bourbon, of course, goes to your taste. Typically, you put in a shot and a half, 2. I'm using a jigger, shot and a half. Spilled some. Might have to lick the counter next. Let's put a little bit. I like mine strongish. I don't typically drink sweet drinks, but being a Kentucky boy from all my life, I will have mint juleps at Darby. Typically you put in 2 tablespoons of mint julep. This is basically a lady's drink. Personally, I tend to favor 2 teaspoons. Crush it around a little bit. You have saved the top sprig of your mint to put in there where your nose would detect it. And forgive me, gents, but this is a lady's drink, more or less.
Anybody here fancy
Been
a
Derby.
big girl's drink?
Some of you might say you prefer your bourbon straight.
No,
as
it's
do
a
I.
big drink.
But
The girls.
being a Kentucky boy for Derby,
Lots of
I
it.
make an exception. Always have a mint julep, and always prepare one before. There's a mint julep for the Kentucky Derby,
You didn't think so?
Johnny,
You'll have
not
it.
the Derby.
Okay, dokes.
Don't make us start saying hood and trunk for British cars. Kentucky Derby. Cheers.
It's cold enough in here at the moment, so I assume that I don't need the ice. And I understand that the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Woodford's. So I shall. Oh, sorry, I forgot the. I've got to crush a bit of minty whatever's in here. Cheers, mate. And so, ladies' drink indeed, is it? Well, that's jolly nice. Anyway, so I've got my Woodford's Reserve. I'm afraid I don't have anything more exotic. I do have some of the Bullet Candy, but it's not the rye. So anyway, as I say, it's cold enough in here, so I've forgotten the ice, and the mint syrup. I'll just anyway. So there you go. Cheers. One mint julep for the Kentucky Darby. Lord Darby. He invented the name, by the way. Great horse racing, Georgian sort of guy. Lots of races named after him. All our football matches, if it's like Spurs against Arsenal, which are 2 local rival teams, it's always referred to as a derby. And I am English, so and whilst obviously you're right with your pronunciation for Louisville, and I have got to practice my pronunciation for Dolly Parton's beloved Tennessee. I haven't got that right yet, but I'm practicing on that one. Anyway, cheers, guys. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Cheers, Jim. Wonderful, wonderful recipe.